Good evening. It is the unbiased fan Brim Reaper. It's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I work overnight, so I be sleeping during the day, and I woke up just in time for some craziness. You know, and, and some people gonna have different opinions about this, but boy, Haney pushed the shit out of Loma. He pushed the shit out of Loma. So, he's trying to sell the fight. Let's push it, you heard? Um, when it comes to this fight, man, it's really a 50-50 fight. Because the things that Haney has weaknesses with are Loma's strengths. And there's people that saying Haney easy win. There's some people saying Loma easy win. I really personally think this is going to be a dogfight. This fight is going to be better than, the Tank and Ryan's fight because, Tank was much more superior to Ryan. Nobody's more superior to the other in this fight. Now, this could go wrong. It could be a dominant fashion for either guy. But I personally believe this is what I'm going to see tomorrow night. I believe that Haney's going to start off pretty strong in the first and second round. But the third round, Loma's going to turn up. But it ain't gonna really be too much different than he did the first 2 rounds, except the only thing is he's going to catch Haney in the third round. I believe in the third round, Haney's gonna get touched and he's gonna be like, oh shit, he wobbled. It's done for him. We're finna whoop his ass. In round 3 and 4, I believe Loma is going to show some things, and Haney either is going to wilt or he's going to come of age. I believe Haney becomes of age. And I can see him winning the next 3 to 4 rounds, 5, 6, 7, possibly 8, giving himself a lead. Hey, what's up, Big Blunts and Boxing? Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you. And then from there, it's just basically a dogfight from round 9 to 12, where I think they take turns changing rounds. But because Haney wins rounds 5, 6, 7, and potentially 8, I think he's going to give himself enough distance to get the win unless they take it from him. But it's going to be a close fight. And we're going to see some stuff from Haney we haven't seen before. We're going to see him respond to getting hurt. And people forget, in that Linares fight that Haney had, Linares tagged his ass, and he was hurt. And he did do some holding at some points. But Haney fought back. He landed some good shots in the midst of that. And since I've been following Haney's career, I have the contention that Haney's power will translate when he gets to 147. That's my opinion. I think when he gets to 147, he'll actually have some real power, and I think he's losing his power to make this weight. But maybe this training camp he focused on trying to be more powerful because I think he wants to make a statement. I think he feels like he needs to make that type of statement. Now, he's not going to go just say, hey, I'm going to knock him out, but I think he's going to try to. But the thing is, you got to be very careful. Because Loma's footwork is phenomenal. And with a mindset of trying to knock somebody out, that means you're going to be committing to your shots. And if he commits to his shots and misses, Loma's going to make him pay. And I do think that's going to happen at some point in this fight. I look forward to the fight. I'm glad I purchased it. Thank you, ESPN, for giving me a respectable price. I would hope boxing fans across the world, and especially the United States, support this fight because these are the type of fights that don't get made. Oh, yeah. He pissed Loma off with that push. Absolutely. But, I saw people saying, oh, I lost respect for Haney, and I hope Loma. Well, listen, bro. If that changed how you felt about somebody, then you never was really for them in the first place. Listen, they got to sell the fight, man. You got to sell the fight. Bottom line. And that's probably going to get them another 30 to 40,000 pay-per-view buys. That push alone, so that's what it takes, man. Haney understood the assignment. I don't feel no differently from before the push and after the push, in my honest opinion. But that was a fucking vicious push. But yes, Loma said he's scared now. I think I know what it is. And he could be right, he could be wrong. Maybe Haney decided, fuck it, I gotta sell this fight. I'm gonna push the shit out of this motherfucker and see you tomorrow. And it's gonna have people talking. I went live right after that. I wasn't planning on going live. I was gonna do like a little pre-fight tomorrow because I want to start something like, the day of the fights, the day of the fight, like early. I have a little round table, discussion. We especially after seeing all the weigh-ins and all that, and then we all give opinions about who we think gonna win. There's gonna be some people picking Loma, bro. And anybody that's picking Loma, I can't fault you. I really can't. I am picking Haney, but not like super duper confidently. I just believe it's his coming to age fight. But him pushing Loma gonna now look to land some tasty treats for his jaw. Some real tasty treats for his jaw. And I guess maybe that puts Haney as the bad guy. But I ain't gonna say somebody has to be the bad guy, but in boxing, in selling fights, sometimes that is what's required. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. So I guess Haney with the push becomes the bad guy now, right? But nah, I really can't say too much about that. But um, I hope again, I hope we support the fight, and we help the numbers on it. I don't want to talk numbers, but if this fight did, 400,000, it'd be a phenomenal success, in my opinion, if it did that much. Um, the buzz is increasing a little bit, but it's still nowhere, in the same stratosphere as the previous big fight that we just had. Um, so I just really hope that that all of us as fans support the fight, because it annoys me when I see people say that this fight is not worth pay-per-view worthy, right? A fight with a all-time great and a young champion who's undisputed, right? Fighting for all the marbles, and with some pretty damn good undercard fights on the card, which were better than the previous fight. And the pay-per-view is $30 cheaper. And you're gonna tell me this is not what pay-per-view worthy? This is why sometimes I hate talking to my fellow American fans. Because you guys are caca. You got that garbito. Y'all garbage. Trash can. It's like some of the shit that y'all say and do just don't make no damn sense to me. Be some dumb shit. But yeah, man, that Haney push was very, very vicious. I do see a really close and very competitive fight where I see Devin getting hurt at some point, and Devin responded and landed some really clean shots that will make Loma stink twice. I hope this turns out the way I see it, as a true competitive 50-50 entertaining fight. If it's not entertaining, that means it was a dominant performance by Haney. That's the only way this fight is not an exciting fight, is if Haney dominates. And I just don't know if he can dominate. I think Loma still has too much left in him. But at the same token, Jermaine Taylor, I said Jermaine Taylor. Did I just say Jermaine Taylor? Shout out to my fellow Arkansas brother, Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine Ortiz. If you go back and watch that Loma fight, it's tough to score that fight for Loma easily. It almost looked like a draw on the replay. It really does. And Haney does a lot of the things that, Jamie does. Now, Jamie, the fact he was, Ortiz was his sparring partner, gave him a lot of insight on what Loma does, which probably played a role in the overall fight. But, that's on tape now, So Haney could see the things that Ortiz does, implement those things in his own personal strategy. And I do feel like, yes, Haney is not a great fighter in the inside, but we're going to see some improvements this fight. We're going to see him have to. He's going to have to. See, the thing is, great fighters sometimes force other great fighters to do things that they are not comfortable doing. and then we get to see the medal. And this is why, you know, as much as I love Tank, this is what I'm waiting to see. That test of your medal to force you to do something you don't want to do. And right now, tomorrow, Haney is going to be forced by Loma to do some things that he don't want to do. He's going to be forced. But I think Haney is going to actually be able to be successful in doing so. And that championship medal will be tested. And he will be a piece of iron that is sharpened. And I'm glad the fight's here. You know, time is flying, man. That's why I don't be rushing nothing. I don't want to rush nothing because, you know, time is just pew, pew, pew. And speaking of time, just give about 10 seconds of silent time. Rest in peace, Jim Brown, an all-time great football player and spokesperson for us as a people. And I just want to give 10 seconds. Rest in peace to Jim Brown. All right, bet. All right, so you know, I ain't got a lot of people here with me, so I would love to ask y'all what y'all think about that because it just happened. You know, it really. I literally woke up, went to go check, and I saw a short video of Haney pushing the shit out of Loma. So then I went back, and it was still live on the Top Rank, and so I just rewind a little bit, watch some, and say, "Oh, let me go live for a hot second." So, you know, when I do drop this, when I end this live, I just want you guys to share with me your thoughts on who you think is winning the fight tomorrow night and why. You know, so tell me if you think Haney's going to win and why and how he's going to win. Is he going to win by decision, KO? And the same thing with Loma. If you feel like he's going to win, why is he going to win and in what fashion he's going to win? For me, my official prediction is Haney by unanimous decision. It will be a very difficult fight. And Loma's going to test this young man. We're going to see what Haney really has. Because, yeah, Loma fought Ortiz, and Ortiz gave him a great fight, and you know that. But I believe Loma has more motivation for this fight. One, because of all the belts are on the line. Two, now the ring rust is now a little bit gone. Three, now you've pissed him off, and now he wants to get you pushed him to next week, bro. You know what I mean? So now he wants something. You know, so that's three reasons alone that gives Loma more of a oomph to perform even better than he did that last fight. So I can't lean on his last performance and say, okay, that's how Loma's going to look in this fight. I believe Loma's going to look much crisper, much stronger, and much better. Same thing with Haney, too, though. I mean, but Haney looked really well against Kambosos, especially to me in the second fight. It was more impressive because he actually took more chances and he actually didn't just jab away. And he can't beat Loma fighting the way he fought Kambosos in the first fight. He can't because Loma is going to be able to get home at some point. But I think the way he fought in the second fight gives him a great chance to win. But I think he has to even do better than that. But, you know, we will find out. And I do have confidence in both fighters of them accomplishing. I just think this is Haney's coming to age fight. So we're going to find out. So tomorrow night on Top Rank, ESPN pay-per-view, Vasily Lomachenko versus Devin the Dream Haney. Look forward to the fight. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. I got to go to work. So I'll be at work watching the fight, you know. So y'all have a blessed one. And until tomorrow, I'll buy us out.